reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that short completion. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Back to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's in the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Toss play. Back heads to his right. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Miami offense back out onto the field. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense ready to start this drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an outbound, the catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That catch is hauled in. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw yet again. Tight end makes the grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's a fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Canes are in the red zone. Heading left after the handoff. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Press coverage now from these DBs. The back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. The quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Texas. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offense. defenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He keeps it on the design run. Now here he goes. He'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in that pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Canes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up to the stop and they get the ball back.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. We go with a direct snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. That's a design quarterback keeper. Jukes to get free.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Not much on that play, brought down short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, that is a great throw. But first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket. Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Canes move into the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he did the tough part. I loved how he's rolling left. It looked like he was going to get his shoulders turned, but he came all the way back and threw against his body, making it very easy for the defense to step in front and make the interception. The all-time Cardinal sin here by this young quarterback.
Handoff to the back. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and 10 play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. First down, we're going to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He can go. Touchdown, Miami. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He breaks free. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed to the running back. It's a fumble. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to sneak up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. On the jet sweep. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Longhorns line it up with first and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Toss play, running right. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The Longhorns are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Mendoza. Brought down for the completion. Moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. And they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Makes it look easy.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The game makes it second and medium. Working clock with the ground game. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Takes the toss, heads to his right. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. The shotgun running play call. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. When a player is down injured after that last play, they'll take a timeout or then check him out. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Canes will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be fair caught about the 15. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
When I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes for the offense. Make a play here. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Powers through. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the 4th quarter, closing in at a bid for the national championship game. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Using his legs on the scramble. He's swarmed by the defense. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. They moved the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Ooh, what a catch! They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0.